Hey guys, this is Theo here, and welcome to Lesson 2 here on Free Code Camp for the Responsive Web Design Certification under the Basic CSS section, and we will be doing exercises 6 through 10. So this is Basic CSS, set the font family of an element. So again, this will allow us to use different fonts, whether they're coming from Google Fonts, an external CDN, wherever it might be, right? Style sheet, by just giving it the name, and as long as it's existent within our source code, then it'll work. So make over your P elements, use the monospace font. So we're going to write another rule right here. We're going to say font family, monospace. And you can sort of see that it indeed did change the type of font here, right? So let me see. Here we go. So we have this font family, right? Which is again defined within our style tag. And I'm guessing it might be right. So here's an example of a font from Google Fonts, Lotto. So it just depends. All right, let's go ahead and run that. Good to go. Okay. Next one is import a Google font. So that's timely. Let me go ahead and reset that code and create a font family CSS rule that uses the Lobster Font. Okay. So ensure that it will be applied to your H2 element. So we'll say H2, and we'll just say font family. We'll just say Lobster, and let's see. Let me make sure it's imported, because this is the H2, right? Let's just look real quick. It says it's lobster, but I don't know if that is lobster. That's a little weird. Is it being imported somewhere in here? Let's see. I don't know. That's a little weird. But, yeah, it should be showing a little bit differently. Could be wrong. Let's go ahead and run that. H2 CSS selector. Yeah, I did that. Import. Oh, sorry. Import the Lobster font. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so top of your code. My bad. That's why I was like missing something. There we go. So there's Lobster. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and run our test. And use an H2 CSS selector. Change the font. I did do that. What am I missing? H2 CSS. Okay, did I just not close it or what? Okay. Cool. How fonts should degrade. So basically this is talking about the concept of graceful degradation. Basically, if it doesn't work on one browser, then we should still provide a satisfactory user experience on another one. So apply the monospace font to the H2 elements. So now it has two fonts, Lobster and monospace. So example, if you wanted to use the Helvetica font but degraded the sans serif, you will specify as follows: Helvetica, and then fall back on that. So and we'll just say font family, monospace, and comment out the Google font, right? So now if we comment out this, we can sort of see it degrades to monospace. Cool. And alright, sorry, we need to comment that out one more time. Let's go ahead and run that. Good to go. Alright. Basic CSS, size your images. And now we're going to give a class called smaller image. Say smaller image. Use to resize the image so it's only 100 pixels wide. So just say 100 pixels. And now on our image, where's the image? We're going to give it a class here of smaller image, and then I'm going to format that, and we can sort of see that it has respected this width property we've given it right here, right? Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and run those tests. And let me make sure that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add borders, this is the 5th one. So CSS borders have properties like style, color, and width. If you wanted to create a 5-pixel red border around an HTML element, we could use this class. Border color, border width, border style. It's different attributes on the border CSS rule. So create a class called thick green border. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'll say thick green border. Should add a 10-pixel solid border. So I'm going to write them all in one rule. And I'll give you a little trick. We'll say 10 pixels solid for the style, right? And we'll say green for the color, right? So soon we've applied that to all. And remember, you can add multiple classes sort of by just separating them by space. And let's see, we're just putting it around the image. So we're going to say thick green border. So we can sort of see that that doesn't do anything, but if we give it a space, there it is. All right, and this will give it that. We can sort of see it's taken out, this border on each side, right? So we sort of see it being applied. We're looking at this, box object model. I forget the right term for it, but the padding, the border, the margin, all of the stuff, what the actual box sizing of each element is. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this. Good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson 2. See you guys in the next video. Take care.